Okay, today we are going to start Unit 2, the first lesson, which is about the ratio and proportion. So the ratio first, we studied this one before, okay, on the previous years, so that we said that the ratio, okay, between two numbers is written in this form, A to B, or this form A over B like this, okay? So the first term of the ratio, which is A is the antecedent. And the second term, which is B, is the consequent. Okay? And A and B actually are the two terms of the ratio. Okay, are we clear till this point?
Oh, yeah, it's clear.
Okay, great. The next point, if we will multiply the two terms of the ratio, okay, or divide the two terms of the ratio with the same number, its value will never change. Like what? If it's 2 over 3, if we will multiply it by 2, for example, so this means 4 over 6. Okay, so 2 over 3, actually it's the same like 4 over 6, because if we will simplify, again we said that if we will divide it by a number, so 4 over 6, if I will divide it by 2, so it will equal 2 over 3. Okay, so a general rule, if we will multiply, okay, the two terms of the ratio or divided the two terms of the ratio by a number, okay, and of course this number is a non-zero number, okay, so it will be the same value. So the value of the ratio will not change. Okay,
Okay.
the next point, the next point in this lesson, it's about the proportion. Okay, proportion means equality of ratios, like this: 1 over 2, for example, equal 2 over 4 equal 3 over 6 equals 5 over 10. All these ratios are the same or equal. Okay, so equality of the ratio means that all these numbers are proportional. Okay, so the definition of the proportion, it's the equality of two or more ratios. Okay, so now if there is a ratio or a proportional, A over B equal C over D, so in this case, A will be the first proportion. Okay, first proportional, B the second proportional, C the third proportional, and D is the fourth proportional. Okay, now A over B equals C over D, so simply A and D are extremes. A and D are extremes, these two. And then what about C and B? C and B are the means. Okay, so the first rule here, if there is a proportional numbers like A over B equals C over D, the product of means, which is AD, A times D equals the product of extremes, which is B times C. So the product of means equals the product of extremes. Okay? So that's one is actually the cross multiplication. A over B equals C over D, so that AD equals BC. Product of means equals the product of extremes. Okay, now I will start solve some examples. Are we clear till this point?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, great. One example related to this: 3 and 4 and zeros and then 20. Okay, they are proportional. Find the third. Here, this one is first, second, then third. Find the third, okay, proportion for these quantities. Okay, we said that if they are proportion, so first, which is 3 over the second, which is 4, equals this one, which is required. I will assume that it's x over 20. Now, how to get the value of x? Actually, we said that the product of means equals the product of extremes, like cross multiplication, like this. Okay, so this means 3 times 60 equals 4 times x. So simply 180 equals 4x. So x will equal 180 over 4, which will equal 180 over 4, which will equal this one 3 times 20. It's 60. Why 3 times 60? There is one mistake here, sorry. 3 times 20, which is 60. So 60 over 4, which will equal 60 over 4 means 15. So x will equal 15, which is the third proportion here. Okay? Any questions till now?
No, no.
Okay, great. One more example. Find the fourth proportional, okay, for the following quantities, which is 18a squared b and 12ab squared and 21ab. I want to get the fourth and dots. Okay, so the first over the second, which is 18a squared b over 12ab squared equals 21ab over the fourth one, which is x, for example. I will assume that it's x. Okay, now I want to get this one x. We just said that again and again. Cross multiplication, the product of means equals the product of extremes. So x will equal 21ab times 12ab squared over 18a squared b. So it will equal 21 times 12, okay? So I will simplify the numbers. This 18, I'm going to divide it by 3, so 6, and this one by 3, so 7. And again, I'm going to simplify this 6. I divide by 6 equal 1, then divide this one by 6, it will equal 2. Okay, so 7 times 2, it will equal 14. A times A means A squared. B times B squared means B power 3 over A squared B. So it will equal 14. Then A squared divided by A squared means 1. B power 3 divided by B means B squared. So the fourth proportional will equal 14 B squared. Okay, now this one is clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, great. Next point. Find the number that will be added to each of the numbers 1 and 13 and 7 and 31 to get proportional numbers. There are four numbers like 1 and 13 and 7 and 31. Find the number, okay, that will be added to all these numbers so that they will become proportional. Okay, so this means the first number will be 1 plus x. I will assume that this number is x. Okay, and then the question, it's required that to get a number so that we can add this number to all numbers so that they will become proportional. So 1 plus x over 13 plus x equals 7 plus x over 31 plus x. Okay, then what will be the next step? Product of means equals product of extremes, which is cross multiplication. Okay, so 1 plus x times 31 plus x will equal 13 plus x times 7 plus x. Okay, now the first term 1 plus x times 31 plus x. Okay, so it will equal first times first, so 31. Okay, then the product of means and the extremes of this one, it's 31x and 1x, so this means 32x. Then the second times second, which is x squared. So this is the first term. It will becomes like this. Then it will equal this one, 7 times 13, which is 91. Then 7x and 13x, which is 20x, plus x squared. Okay, now simplify this equation. I will shift x squared to this side, so negative, because it's right now a positive. So x squared minus x squared, it will be 0. So I will remove these two terms. Then again, I'm going to shift this one also to the other side. It's 20x with negative. So 32x minus 20x means 12x. Okay, so I want to get the value of the 12x. Shift this number to the other side. 91 minus, of course, because it's a negative. Okay, 91 minus 31, so 60. Now 12x equals 60, so x will equal 5. So the number which we have to add it to all these numbers so they becomes proportional, it's x, which is equal to 5. Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, very good. Then the next point or the next question. Find the number if we add to the two terms of the ratio 17 to 22. 17 to 22. Okay, find the number that if we add to the two terms of the ratio 17 to 22, okay, the result will be 6 to 7. 6 to 7. Okay, so I have to add a number here to these terms. Okay, like x, for example, so the ratio will become 6 to 7. So this means 17 plus x over 22 plus x equals 6 over 7. Are we correct?
No.
Why no? Just to check it. The question is find the number that if we add it to the two terms, 17 to 22, these two terms, okay, so the ratio will become 6 to 7, like this. So I have to add a number to the two terms of this ratio, which is 17 and 22, okay, so that it will become 6 to 7. So 17 plus x over 22 plus x. Then it will become equals 6 over 7. Okay,
This
are we clear?
without x, without x.
Okay, now we have to add x to both of the two terms, this two, 17 and the 22, so that we want to get the number which we will add to this term, it will become 6 over 7. So 17 plus x and 22 plus x. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, then what will be the next step? Product of means equals the product of extremes or cross multiplication. Okay, so 6 times 22 plus x equals 7 times 17 plus x. Okay, now just multiply 6 to the first term, then to the second term. So 6 times 22 equals 132 plus 6 times x, it's 6x. It will equal 7 times 17, 7 times 17, 119 plus 7 times x, it's 7x. Okay, now I want to get x on one side and the number on a different side. So I will get 6x here with negative sign. Okay, so 7x minus 6x will be only x equals, and the 119 to this side with negative also because it's a positive. So 132 minus 119. Okay, so that x will equal 132 minus 119, so it will equal 13. So that the number which we have to add to this ratio so that it will become 6 to 7, it's equal 13. Okay? Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, very good. One more question related to this point. Find the real number that if we subtract from both terms of the ratio 5 over 6, in this case we will subtract a number, okay, it will becomes 3 over 2. Okay, so this means 5 minus x over 6 minus x will equal 3 over 2. Are we clear till this point?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, great. Then cross multiplication, product of means equals the product of extremes. So 5 minus x times 2 equals 3 times 6 minus x. So 2 times 5 means 10 minus 2 times x, 2x. It will equal 3 times 6, 18 minus 3x. Okay, now get x on one side and the number in the different side. So this one, I will get x here, 3x here. It's a negative 3x, so positive. Negative 2x plus 3x, okay, means x, and the number to the other side. Okay, it's 10, so negative 10. 18 minus 10, so x, so now x will equal 18 minus 10, which is equal to 8. So the required number is 8. Okay,
Okay.
is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, very good. The next point here, we said that a over b equal c over d, right? If it's a proportion. Okay, so we said that the cross of the multiplication or the product of means equals the product of extremes. So this means A times D equals B times C. Okay. Now, new point. If it becomes like this, A times D equals B times C, so that I can get A over B and A over C and so on. Okay, how? It's very easy. Now A over B equals A over B like this equals C over D. Okay, C over D. One more ratio. If I want to get A over C, so A over C equals B over D. B over D. Okay. One more ratio. I will clear this part on the board so that we can continue. Okay, and I will remove these arrows again. We got A over B, we got A over C. Then if I want to get D over B, so D over B will equal, of course, C over A, C over A, and so on, so that we can change the form of the ratios, okay, according to this rule. Okay, are we clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so let's solve some examples related to this one. Okay, find x over y. Okay, if it's 12, x equals 3y. So if I want to get x over y, so x over y will equal 3 over 12. 3 over 12. Okay, so 3 over 12. Now x over y, so that I can simplify it. Okay, so it will equal 1 over 4. Okay, the next one, find also x over y. 1 over 2x equals 3 over 4y. Okay, so now x over y will equal, x over y will equal, it will equal 3 over 4 divided by 1 over 2. So 3 over 4 divided by 1 over 2, which is equal 3 over 4. Then change the division sign into multiplication. Then flip the number. It's 1 over 2, so 2 over 1. So it will equal 6 over 4. Now you can simplify it, divided by 2, so it will equal 3 over 2. That's it. Are we clear till now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, very good. The next question. If for x minus 3y, 2x plus y equals 4 over 7. Find in the simplest form the ratio x to y. Okay, I want to get x to y. Actually, x to y, which is x over y, right? Okay. So now 4x minus 3y to 2x plus y equals 4 over 7. So this means 4x minus 3y over 2x plus y equals 4 over 7. Okay, it will be the same procedures. Product of means equals the product of extremes, like cross multiplication. Okay, so 7 times 4x minus 3y equals 4 times 2x plus y. So let's multiply 7 times 4x. So 28x minus 7 times 3, 21y. So it will equal 4 times 2x, 8x plus 4 plus y. Sorry, 4 times y, it's 4y. Okay, now I want to get x over y or x to y. So in this case, I will get x on one side and y on the other side. So x here, I will get it here. It's 8x as a positive, so negative 28x minus 8x means 20x. It will equal, and then shift this y to the other side. It was negative 21, so positive. So 4y plus 21y, so 25y. Now I want to get x over y or x to y. So x over y will equal, it's very easy. X over y will equal 25 over 20. 25 over 20. Now simplify it. Divide by 5. It will equal 5 over 4. So this means x to y will equal 5 to 4. That's it. Okay? Are we clear till now?
Yes, clear.
Okay, very good. Any questions?
In the last, what can I don't simplify it?
You mean you keep it without simplification?
Yeah.
Actually, we have to simplify it, okay? Because on the questions, it's required to get it in the simplest form. So it's 25 over 20, okay? So the common number here is 5. We can divide both terms by 5. So 25 divided by 5 will equal 5. 20 divided by 5 will equal 4. So 5 over 4, then the ratio will becomes 5 to 4, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. The next one, 2x squared minus 6y squared equals xy. Okay, then find x to y. Okay, now there is x squared, y squared, and xy. Okay, it seems to be an equation which we can make it equal to 0. Okay, then shift this one xy to the side and make it equal to 0. Then factorize. So 2x squared minus xy minus 6y squared equals 0. Then start the factorization. Two brackets are multiplied like this, then equals 0. Okay, so 2x squared, 2x and x. 6y squared, 3y and 2y. Then now, this one will becomes 3xy and this one 4xy. Okay, the middle term is negative xy, so 4xy and here 3xy. The middle term is negative, so this term have to be negative. Okay, the bigger or the greatest, so negative 4xy. Okay, so this term will be negative and this term will be positive. Okay, then two brackets are multiplied equal 0, so this means one of them will equal 0 or even both of them will equal 0. So this means the first one, 2x plus 3y will equal 0. So that 2x will equal 3y, sorry, will equal negative, of course, negative 3y. So in this case, x over y will equal negative 3 over 2. So this is the first case. Or the other bracket will equal 0, which is x minus 2y equals 0. So in this case, x equals 2y. So x over y will equal 2 over 1. 2 over 1, like this. Okay? So now x over y will equal negative 3 over 2 or 2 over 1. Now this one is clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, great. The second point, if there is proportional numbers like a over b equals c over d, so simply a over c, a over c will equal b over d, b over d. Okay, so this means the antecedent of the first over the antecedent of the second. Okay, antecedent of the first over antecedent of the second equals b over d. So the consequent of the first over the consequent of the second. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's solve one example. Okay, or continue to this one first, then we can solve the examples. If there is a proportional numbers and the ratios like this, a over b equals c over d. Okay, so in this case, it's a ratio, means a number, so this means that this one equals constant like m, right? M is a constant, so m here, actually it's m over 1. So this means if I want to get a and b in terms of m, so this means a will equal, actually it will equal cm, and b will equal dm. Okay, so a will equal cm and b will equal dm. Okay, so if there is a over b equals 3 over 5. Okay, find 20a minus 7b over 15a plus b. Okay, we said that a over b equals 3 over 5. Yes, okay, so this means a equals 3m. Yes, and b equals 5m. Yes, okay. So now just use a and b as values, okay, 3m of 5m, and substitute with that in this one. So 20a means 20 times 3m. So 60m minus 7b. b is 5m. So 7 times 5m, 35m over 15a. 15 times 3m, 45m plus b, which is 5m. So it will equal 60m minus 35m, so 25m over 45 plus 5m means 50m. Okay, now simply I can remove m and m, okay, like simplification by termination. Okay, and 25 over 50 means it will equal, I will divide both of terms by 25. So this one will equal 1, this one will equal 2. So the ratio becomes 1/2. That's it. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, great. The next one. Okay, the next question. If A over B equals 2/3 and X over Y, okay, will equal 3/5. X over Y will equal 3/5. Okay, prove that, sorry, prove that 7A X plus 4BY and 11AY plus bx and 12 and 14 are proportional. Prove that these four values are proportional. Okay, first, the given ratio here is A over B equals 2/3. So I can get that A will equal 2m and B will equal 3m. Okay, from the second ratio, X over Y equal 3/5. Okay, so in this case, X will equal Y will equal 3, 5, and we have to use different constant, of course. So like K, now substitute in these values. Okay, 7AX plus 4BY over 11AY plus bx, it will equal 7 times a times x. 7 times a it's 2m, x it's a 3k. So 7 times 2m times a 3k. So 7 times 2, 14. 14 times a 3 means 42. So 42 mk plus 4by, 4b 3m, y 5k. So b times y, 3m times 5k, 15mk times 4, so 60mk, 60mk over 11ay, a and y, a is 2m, y 5k, so 2 times 5, 10mk times 11, 110 mk plus bx. B is 3m, x is 3k, so 9mk. Now it will equal 42 mk plus 60 mk, so 102 mk over 10 mk, sorry, 110 mk plus 9, so 119 mk. Then simplify it. So now we can remove mk and mk, and then we will simplify these two terms. Okay? So 102, we will divide it by 17. 17, no, 16. 16. Where's the calculator? Just 1 second. Just 1 second. I have to check it using the calculator. So it will equal 1 second. Where are you, my calculator? 102. First term 102. Yes, 17 as I said. So divided by 17, okay, it will equal 6. And 119 divided by 17, it will equal 7. So now it will equal 6 over 7. Okay, so we want to prove that they are proportional. So we got that the first two terms equal 6 over 7. What about the second two terms? It's 12 over 14. Actually, 6 over 7 equals 12 over 14. Just to multiply these two terms by 2. So 6 times 2 means 12, 7 times 2 means 14. So the two terms of the ratio are equal, so the four terms are proportional. Okay, are we clear till now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, very good. The next one, the ratio between two real numbers is 4 to 7. If we subtract 16 from each of them, so if we will subtract 16 from each of them, okay, then the ratio between the two obtained numbers is 2 to 5. The ratio will be 2 to 5. Find the two numbers. Okay, we can solve it simply. We will assume that the two numbers are A and B. So first, A over B will equal 4 over 7. Okay, so now A will equal 4M. B will equal 7M. We said that if we will subtract 16, so this means A over B, which is 4M minus 16 over B, which is 7M, then subtract the 16. Okay, it will becomes 2 to 5, so 2 over 5. Okay, now cross multiplication, the product of means equals the product of extremes. So 2 times 7M minus 16 will equal 5 times 4M minus 16. Okay, so 14M minus 32 will equal 20M minus 80. Okay, so now I want to get the value of M. 20 to this side, negative, of course, because it's a positive. So 14 minus 20 means a negative 6M will equal 32 to this side, it's a negative, so positive. Negative 80 plus 32. So it will equal 48. Negative 48. So now M will equal negative 48 over negative 6, which will equal 48 over 6. It will equal 8. And the negative sign with the negative sign, we are dividing two negative sign, okay, two negative numbers, so the result will be, of course, a positive number, so it will equal 8. Now get the two numbers, substitute with the value of M on the two numbers. Where are the two numbers? These two numbers. A equal 4M, so 4 times 8, 32. 7 times 8, 56. So the two numbers are 32 and 56. Okay? Are we clear till now?
Yeah.
Okay, one more question. If x over y equals 2 over 5, then prove that 2x plus y and x plus 2y and 12 and 16 are proportional. Okay, now the given ratio is x over y equal 2 over 5. Okay, no problem. So simply x will equal, of course, it will equal 2, then the constant like x equals 2m equals 2m, y equals 5m. Okay, then the next step, write down the ratio. 2x plus y over x plus 2y, 12 equal x equal 2m. So 2x means 2 times 2m, 4m plus y, which is 5m, over x, which is 2m, plus 2y, which is 2 times 5m, 10m. So it will equal 4 plus 5m, 9m, over 12m. Now simplify m and m, then 9 over 12 divide by 3, so it will equal 3 over 4. Check the other term of the proportion, okay, to prove that it's a proportional quantities. Equals 12 over 60, actually 3 over 4. If you will multiply it by 4, it will equal 12 over 16. So the two sides are equal, so the four terms are proportional. Okay, are we clear?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then the next question. The ratio between two integers is 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is the ratio between the two integers. If 2 is subtracted from the first number, so this number, we subtract 2, okay, and 1 is added to the second, this one is the second, we add 1, then the ratio becomes 1 to 4. Then the ratio becomes 1 to 4. Okay. Find the two numbers. Okay. I will consider that or assume that the numbers are x and y. So x over y first will equal 2 to 5, which is 2 over 5. Okay, great. Then x will equal 2m. Y will equal 5m. Now concentrate. We said that we will subtract 2 from the first and add 1 to the second. So this means x over y, it will equal, now x is 2m, 2m. If we subtract 2 minus 2 over y, which is 5m, if we will add 1, so it will equal 1 over 4, which is the given ratio. Okay, now product of means equals the product of extremes, cross multiplication. So 5m plus 1 times 1, of course, so it will be the same, equals 4 times 2m minus 2. Okay, so 5m plus 1 will equal 8m minus 8. Okay, now shift m on one side and the numbers on the different side. So 5m to this side, it's positive 5, so negative. Now 8m minus 5m, so 3m, and the numbers to the other side, 8, it was negative 8. Okay, so positive 8. 1 plus 8 means 3m will equal 9. So m will equal 3. Divide the two sides by 3 so that m will equal 3. Now get the numbers. The first number, of course, 2m, m equal 3, so 6. The second number, 5m, m times equal 3, so 5 times 3, so 15. So the two numbers are 6 and 15. Okay, are we clear? Any questions till now?
No, no, thanks.
Okay, great. So actually, we finished the first lesson on Unit 2. Okay, let's solve some questions from the exercise book related to this lesson. So open your exercise book, page 35, exercise 5, page 35. The first question, complete the following if A and B and C and D are proportional quantities. So C is called, of course, C is the third proportional, right? It's A and B and C and D. A and B and C and D. So C is called, of course, third proportional. Okay, next question. If the quantities A and B and C and D are proportional, then A over B equals, of course, it will equal C over D. Okay? Then question number 3, the fourth proportional of the number 4 and 12 and 16 is. Okay, so 4 and 12 and 16. Then the fourth, 4 over 12 equals 16 over x. Now x will equal 12 times 16 over 4. So it will equal, I will just simplify this 4 with 16, so 4, 48. So the fourth proportional is 48. Okay, are we clear till now?
Right. Okay.
Okay. Then question 4. The second proportional for the numbers 2, second proportional for the numbers 2 and then dots, then 4 and 6, 4 and 6. So I will consider this one all the time is x. So 2 over x equals 4 over 6. So x will equal 2 times 6 over 4, which is equal 3. So the second proportional is 3. Okay? Then number 5 and 6 are the same. Okay. Then question 7 also. Okay, let's solve 7. If 3 and a minus 1 and a plus 1 and 5 are proportional. So 3 and a minus 1 and a plus 1 and 5 are proportional. Then a will equal. Okay, they are proportional, so this means 3 over a minus 1 will equal a plus 1 over 5. Cross multiplication, a minus 1 times a plus 1 equals 15. So a minus 1 times a plus 1. So this one equal the first term squared, which is a squared, minus second term squared, which is 1 squared, which is equal 1. So a squared minus 1 will equal 15. So a squared, shift this number to the other side. It's a negative, so positive. So 15 plus 1, it will equal 16. So a will equal negative or positive the square root of 16, which is equal positive or negative 4. Okay, are we clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay, great. The next question, question 8. A sum of money is divided between two persons with the ratio of 2 to 3. Okay, so amount of money divided between two persons on the rate or the ratio of 2 to 3. If the share is of the first is 30, then the share of the second will equal dots. Okay, the share of the first is 30 and the share of the second will be equal x like this. So x, now 2 over 3 equals 30 over x. So x will equal 3 times 30 over 2, which is equal 45. That's it. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 9. 7x equals the 3y. 7x equals the 3y. So x over y equals dots. Of course, x over y will equal 3 over 7. 3 over 7. Okay? Next. If 5a minus 4b, 5a minus 4b equals 0. Now a over b equals dots. Okay, now it's 5a minus 4b equals 0. So 5a, shift this one to the other side, positive because it's a negative. So 5a equals 4b. So a over b will equal 4 over 5. So 4 over 5. Now it's clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, the next question will be the same also. 5a minus 7b, 5a minus 7b over 8a plus 11b equals 0. Then b over a equals dots. Okay, also cross multiplication. This one actually is 0 over 1. So cross multiplication, this term times 0 means 0. So 5a minus 7b will equal 0. So 5a negative 7b, it will be positive, will equal 7b. I want to get b over a. b over a will equal 5 over 7. So 5 over 7. Okay, are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The next one, if a over 2 equals b over 3, then 2a over 3b equals dots. How to solve this one? Actually, it's very easy. It will be the same procedures. We want to get 2a over 3b. So simply cross multiplication. Okay? So now the product of means equals the product of extremes. So here 3a will equal 2b. Okay, so a over b will equal 2 over 3. Okay, now I want to get 2a. So 2 times 2 means 4. 3b, 3 times 3 means 9. So 4 over 9. That's it. 4 over 9. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so please turn over the page on the next question, question 2. Choose the correct answer from those given. The ratio between the area of a square shaped region of side length L. Okay, let's write down. Here it's a square. Side length is L. Okay, so the ratio between the area of the square. Area of the square means the side times itself. So area of the square will equal L squared. Okay, Then what? To the area of another square shaped region of side length 2L. So the second one, it's also a square but 2L. So the area of this one will equal 2L times 2L. So 4L squared. Now the ratio will be L squared to 4L squared. Okay. Now I will simplify this to L squared. So this means 1, 2, 4. So the correct answer 1 to 4, which is letter C. Okay? Are we clear?
Yeah, it's clear, but what is it? What is this question?
Hmm.
What is this question? The page
Question number 1 and question 2, page 36.
6. Yeah. Mm. Okay.
Okay, the next one. If 3a over 5b, 3a over 5b equals 1 over 2. Then a over b equals a over b equals then dots. Okay, cross multiplication. Okay, 3a times 2, so it will be 6a equals 5b. So a over b equals 5 over 6. So here 5 over 6. So the right choice is letter B. Okay? The next one. 4x equals 5y. 4x equals 5y. So 5y over 4x will equal. Okay. How to solve this easy one? Of course, 5y over 4x will equal 1 over 1. 1 over 1, which is equal 1. So 5y over 4x will equal 1, which is the first choice. Okay, letter A. Okay? Number 4.
Oh,
3a equals 5b. 3a equals 5b. Sorry. 3a equals 5b. Now 3a over b will equal. Okay, how to get this one? Also, it's very easy. Nothing new, the same procedures. Okay, so it will equal 3a over b, like this, will equal 5 over 1. So 5 over 1, which is equal 5. So the right choice here is letter B. Okay? The next question, f2x equals 7y. 2x equals 7y. Okay, then x over y all at the power of -1 equals. Okay, 2x equals 7y, so this means x over y will equal 7 over 2. Here I want to get x over y at the power of -1. Okay, so this means this one at the power of -1, so it will becomes in the denominator. This one at the power of -1, it will becomes on the denominator, on the numerator, sorry. So x over y at the power of -1 will equal 2 over 7. So the right choice is the first choice, letter A. Are we clear?
yeah.
Any questions till now?
No, no.
Okay, great. Okay, next question. Question number 6. If A and B and 2 and 3 are proportional, A and B and 2 and 3, A and B and 2 and 3 are proportional, then B over A equals. Okay. How to solve this one? We said that if it's A, B, and 2 and the 3 are proportional, so this means A over B equals 2 over 3. Now I want B over A. B over A. Okay, so B over A will equal, B over A will equal, of course, this one 2 over 3, so B over A 3 over 2. Okay? The next one, question 7. If A and X and B and 2X are proportional quantities. Okay? A and X and B and 2X. A and X and B and 2X are proportional, then A over B equals. A over B equals. Okay? They are proportional, so A over X equals B over 2X. Okay? I want to get A over B. The first antecedent over the second antecedent equal the first consequent over the second consequent. So A over B equals X over 2X, which is equal 1 over 2. Okay, so the right choice here for question 7 is letter B. Okay, are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is question 8. 5A and 2 and 3B and 7. 5A and 2 and 3B and 7 are 4 proportional quantities. Find A over B. A over B. Okay. So 5A over 2 equals 3B over 7. I want to get A over B. Okay. Now it's very simple to cross multiplication. So 5A times 7, 35A equals 2 times 3, 6B. So A over B, this one is 35A. A over B will equal 6 over 35. So 6 over 35. Okay, so the right choice is 6 over 35, which is the second choice. So 8B. Okay, next one, 9. 4x squared equals 9y squared. 4x squared equals 9y squared. So now x over y equals x over y equals. Okay. X squared over y squared, which is like this, will equal 9 over 4. 9 over 4. So the square root x over y will equal positive or negative square root of 9 over 4, which is equal square root positive or negative of 3 over 2. So the right choice here is letter, what is 9? Yes, letter D. So positive or negative 3 over 2. Is it clear now? Are we clear? Huh? Any questions still now?
No.
Okay, great. Then the next question is question 10. If a plus 2b, a plus 2b over a minus b equals 2 over 3, 2 over 3. Then b over a equals b over a equals, then dots. Okay. Now use the cross multiplication. Product of means equals product of extremes. So 3 times a plus 2b equals 2 times a minus b. So 3a plus 6b equals 2a minus 2b. Now 2a to the other side with different sign. So negative 3a minus 2a equals a. Then 6b with to the other side with negative sign. So negative 2b minus 6b. So negative 8b. Okay. Now I want to get b over a. So b over a will equal 1 over negative 8. So negative 1 over 8. So the right choice for question 10, okay, is letter C. Okay, are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Then I will stop at this point, okay? And then we will continue on the next session. We will start lesson 2 on unit 2. Do you have any questions till now? Okay, great. So